Hey everybody, and welcome to the Bullshit Party! And in this one we're gonna be reviewing the newest podium vehicle in the game, the Jester RR. As always, I'm gonna be taking a look at its exterior, its interior, the way it customizes, and ultimately I'm gonna be telling you if this vehicle is worth it or not. Now with that out of the way, let's start with a 360 on the vehicle while I give you some facts about it. First off, this vehicle is based on the current generation Toyota GR Supra. In-game, it's gonna cost you $2 million. It's in the sports car category in GT Online, and it's really cool. It was released about a year and a half ago in the middle of 2021 with the, what was the name of the update? The Los Santos Tuners, I believe. And in terms of interactivity, this is what you can expect from it. You can open basically everything. It's a two-door vehicle, so it can sit one passenger and a driver, and that's a good-looking engine. And something that's really cool about this vehicle is that it can be customized not in Los Santos Customs only, but also at the Los something car meet. So that's where we're going to be customizing this bad boy. And all in all, it's a pretty faithful representation of the Supra basically it's based on. So let's just close everything back up and jump in and see what type of interior we're dealing with. And it's a pretty handsome car on the inside, and oh my god, look at those mirrors, those are so realistic. Thank you for the ray tracing, Rockstar. In any case, the interior is pretty cool. As for the way the vehicle sounds, it sounds like a proper sports car. And with that out of the way, let's see what type of drivetrain we're dealing with here. And I can already assume what we have here, but let's just be sure. And yeah, it is a rear-wheel drive vehicle, that's confirmed. And with that, we are off to the Los Santos car meet to see what we can customize on the RR. And on our way there, I'm going to be sharing with you, as always, my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of this car. And so far, I gotta say, I've driven this one when it first came out back in 2021, but I don't remember anything about it. So this is gonna be kind of my first experience with the vehicle, and so far I can say that for a rear-wheel drive vehicle, it handles quite nicely. It's the word that I like to use here is predictable, because, well, even though it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle, you can kind of assume and kind of see where it's going when it starts to slip. You know, when the rear wheel starts spinning. But yeah, acceleration is decent. Well, honestly, the brakes are not great, but it is what it is. And the best feature that the vehicle has so far that I've noticed is the way it behaves. It just behaves, how do you say it? Good. And yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised by what I'm seeing here. Something that I think I mentioned, but I really want to stress this out, is that this is an expensive vehicle. It costs $2 million in game. So, yippee! And here we are. And something that I also want to mention is that this is not unlocked for everybody. You need to unlock this feature for next generation consoles. So go buy yourself a new version of the GT Online experience for next generation, otherwise you're not gonna have this option. Mod vehicle. And here we are in the customization shop thing, and as I said, this is only available for next generation consoles. And as always, we're first gonna upgrade all the performance options up front so we don't forget anything at the end. I almost messed that one up. Let's see now. Hood, interior, spoiler, sunstrip, suspension, no, transmission, yes, and turbo, yes. And with that, we are off to upgrading the visuals as well. And I gotta say, the vehicle already looks really handsome, so we can only make it worse. But I actually kind of like this one, the primary splitter. Rear diffusers. Let's see what we have here. We have some cool ones, I gotta say, but I think I like the secondary diffuser. Okay, so we have the primary splitter in the front and the secondary diffuser in the rear. Cool. Next up, we have the canards. I never knew these are called canards, or maybe I'm just mispronouncing them. But in any case, we're gonna be going with this primary GT canards. Engine, because this is a vehicle released with the Los Santos Tuners DLC, you can change basically any aspect of the engine because it's made to be shown. So there you have it. You can change a lot about the vehicle, which is pretty cool if you're into that type of thing. I personally am not into spending $25, $30, $40, $50, $100,000 on just visuals for the engine, but if that's your cup of tea, by all means, go do it. Next up, we have the exhaust, and interesting. Ooh, I like the oval exhaust. I like the oval exhaust, and we're gonna be going with the oval one. Ooh, or the carbon oval. Yeah, let's go with the carbon. Let's go with the carbon theme. We can change the color of the headlights, or rather the plastic. The headlights are the plastic that's covering the headlights. Maybe go with the red. Why not? Hood catches. We can put a hood catch on the vehicle, which is kind of unnecessary. Hoods. These are all the hoods we can choose from. I gotta say, this one looks pretty cool, especially with carbon. So let's see what else we have here. Oh, this looks sick. Maybe I should have spent some money on customizing the engine, but oh well, it is what it is. Let's go with this one, and next up we have the interior. And I'm not gonna be upgrading the interior, but because I just don't feel like it. But here are all the interior options you can choose from, and some of them are cool, others are really unnecessary, but it is what it is. I really like interactive interiors, for example, this one right here. But yeah, as I said before, I'm not gonna be upgrading any of those, so it is what it is. Next up we have seats, and I believe those are all the same seats you can choose for any other vehicle that you can upgrade in this workshop. Steering wheel, let's see, yep, those look like all the other steering wheels we can choose from, so nothing special for this vehicle in particular. Roll cage, well, we can definitely put a roll cage in. And next up we have liveries. Yummy! We can remove this ugly livery, and let's see now. We can go with well, those are locked, but we can go with the none option, which is what I will be going with. Or maybe it looks... You know what? I'm actually gonna go with the whatchamacallit, the option Rockstar chose for us, because I actually like how it looks. Let's see, louvers. We can put louvers on the vehicle, which is unnecessary and it doesn't impact the traction or performance of it. License plate. Oh, mirrors. I'm sorry, I skipped over the mirrors. Of course, we're going to go with carbon mirrors. License plate. Of course, we're going to go with the black and yellow one. We're going to be respraying the vehicle at the end of our stay at Los Santos Customs. Before that, let's see what type of hood options we have. This is an interesting looking one, and I'm actually gonna go with it. Side skirts. Of course, we can choose from several different side skirts. I think I already have my favorite one, which is either this one or this one. Let's go with this one. And spoiler. This is the only visual component of the vehicle that has any impact on the traction bar. If you upgrade the spoiler, you're gonna have an upgraded traction. It's as simple as that. Oh my god, this is so ugly. And we're gonna go with the minimal ducktail spoiler, sun strips. I'm not a big fan of those just because I think they look kind of ugly, but if that's your thing, by all means. We can slam the vehicle literally to the ground, just look at it. But I'm gonna go with the sports suspension. Transmission turbo we already did. Vent braces. Yeah, let's go with that. Wheels, and something that I want to mention is that wheel type. I actually kind of like the wheels Rockstar gave us. Tires. We can go with low grip tires because this is a vehicle that can be customized in the Los Santos car meet. So, am I gonna go with that? Yeah, why not? And we can, of course, always change the tires the vehicle has, but for now, go with the light smoke on the tint for the windows and respray the vehicle. And as always, I asked you guys, the viewers of the Bullshit Party, what color do you want me to make the vehicle in the video you're watching right now. And most of you for this week suggested red, and the vehicle we have is red. So I think we're gonna be keeping it red. Otherwise, yeah, it's red. So yeah, thank you so much for voting on this, and Rockstar, thank you so much for, I guess, paying attention to the poll. And yeah, we're gonna be keeping it red. Let's see what we can do for the secondary color. Dare I make it lime green? I do there. Let's see, trim color. Can we go with something green as well, just to make our vehicle stand out a bit? Although it looks really ugly. Nah, let's go with lime green, who cares? Accent color. This one is unnoticeable unless you're in first person. Yeah, so I don't care about that. Of course, we're gonna be slapping on the crew emblem on the side of the vehicle, and we're done. But it's not that simple, because we're not in Los Santos Customs, and oh my god, my car crashed somewhere. I'm not controlling the car, by the way. This is the game, just... What's happening? Let's see, show options, and exit Los Santos car meet. And here we are on the outside. Go away, Franklin. And oh yeah, the low grip tires are definitely here. And the low grip tires are here only for one specific thing: for you to be able to drift the vehicle. I'm not a big fan of this feature, but if you're into that type of thing, just go ahead and get them, I guess. But as for the way the vehicle has changed after we fully modified and customized it, just pretend you didn't see that. I cannot tell because of the tire, so let's see if we can change them back. Let's see now. Maybe I cannot change the tires. Okay, so maybe that was a huge mistake, and let's just go back and pretend that didn't happen. Nah, that's more like it. Having low grip tires and drifting is all good, but being able to drive the vehicle is even better. And now I can finally tell you how it handles and how it changed after fully upgrading and customizing it. First of all, the acceleration, much improved, even though this vehicle was really good in the beginning, but now it's even better. The handling, though, is really interesting because even though it was really good in the beginning, now it's even better. And keep in mind that I've changed the tires to the default ones, so yep, keep that in mind. And something that I want to mention here is that even though it's not connected to the vehicle, I'm really happy that the snow is gone, because I can finally drive my cars in the game, because the snow made it kind of impossible to drive around with. But in any case, yep, I am liking what I'm seeing here. The level of customization was awesome. The only question we have left to be answered is how much this vehicle can be sold for, because we don't have a sell option in the Los Santos car meet mechanic shop thingy. So let's just see what we can change, what we can sell this vehicle for, and then I'm gonna give you a verdict on it. And here we are, and as mentioned before, this vehicle is a part of the sports car category, and we can sell it for 125,000, about 100, and yeah. So I'm assuming without the upgrades, you can sell it for about $10,000, which is on par with everything that is on the podium. So that's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Is this vehicle worth it for you to get? Well, it's a $2 million vehicle that you can get for free. And a cool $2 million vehicle that you can get for free, by the way. It's is it the best vehicle in the game? No. Is it the worst? No. But it's fairly fun, especially if you're into drifting, and especially if you're into showing your car, because you have a lot of ways to just make this one your own, with changing the engine and all that type of thing. And look, if you change the engine, then you can do this. Just give me 1 second, and you can do this. And just showcase your engine and be really cool. Or if you want to be like a rebel, you can do this and go without a hood. So everybody can look at your engine that you spent probably over $100,000 on, only on visuals, but yeah, that's your business, not mine. In any case, is this vehicle worth it? I believe so. I am really gonna have fun with this. I am gonna keep it in one of my garages. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Am I wrong about this vehicle? Do you think there's something wrong with it? Or are you liking it as much as I am? Only thing I regret is putting the red tint on the headlights. That's, honestly, that's kind of ugly. But everything else, really cool. And I think that's gonna be the end of the video. Thank you as always to everybody that watched. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you're one of the almost 90% that just keeps on watching the videos every week but are still not subscribed, shame on you. So make sure to subscribe. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Now let's go back and change the tires back to low grip, because I want to drift.